Okay, I am just heading to my next project. Right now I'm going to pick up a toy hauler trailer, take it back to my house, do some work on it. I'm going to be installing a receiver tube on the back of it so that this toy hauler can haul a small trailer back behind it. Personally, I've never wanted to haul a double trailer. I don't know about you. If you've done it, let me know what your experience was. Let me know in the comments. I'm curious if it was a good experience or bad experience, if you'd do it again. Anyways, I'm just about to pull up to my brother's house to pick up this toy hauler trailer. And he's going to be getting back into town tomorrow, and then they're going to be loading up and heading out of town. And he really needs to be able to tow a really lightweight trailer back behind his toy hauler. And so I'm going to do the work for him and get it installed. And I think he's got a plan for the wiring. I don't think I'm going to do any wiring today, just the fabrication metal work. But all right, I'll take you along for the ride and show you how it's done. Okay, I've got the trailer and I'm pulling out. All right, the welding's going great. It's getting really good penetration. The welder's just running really good today. I've done a 360 around the outside of that, and I'm going to start going underneath and doing some welding underneath and then a few supports, and it's as good as done. Okay, here we are underneath the trailer. We've got the receiver tube coming through the back bumper, and I still got a little more welding to do around there, but then it goes over and there's these good cross members on the frame, and the receiver tube doesn't quite reach them, but I'm gonna be able to brace it with some 3/16 inch angle iron, and you'll see where all the welds are going to go there and all the way across the back there. And then I'm going to come in with one more brace, this channel, and it's going to connect to the bottom of this receiver tube, and it's going to go all the way to the frame on that side and all the way to the frame on this side. I have to work around this spare tire, so that's not ideal. I'd like to do a little something different if the spare tire wasn't here, but it is here, so gotta do what you gotta do. Anyways, for the really light trailer that this is going to be towing, this is going to be very strong. This is going to be more than adequate for that trailer. I've got some channel in place, and I've just got it held up by clamps right now, and I'm gonna start welding this channel in, and this thing's gonna be pretty close to done. Okay, I had to take a break. It was just too darn hot outside. Plus it's like after 2 p.m. Figure it's about time for some lunch. So on the trailer, I've got the receiver tube installed, welded around the bumper on both sides. I've got a bracket in the back, welded all around. I've got a channel going across the side, welded all around, and I've got everything painted. Now, you might be asking, what about safety chains? And we've got a little bit of a temporary solution that he's going to do for safety chains for this first trip, and then we're going to do a little more permanent solution on the safety chains after that. So you're thinking, well, it's done. Yes, I said I wasn't going to do any wiring, but I'm going to hurry and do some wiring. It's all in really easily accessible locations. I've already identified which wires are which. I've verified that the color code matches what I expected, and it does. So the wiring is going to be pretty darn easy, so I want to just hurry and get that done. And then the very last thing I need to do is just remount that license plate holder and license plate light. And then it'll be done. I'm going to tow it back to my brother's house, and he's going to come home tomorrow, hook up, load up, and head out for a fun family-filled vacation. So anyways, gonna get some lunch and then go out and do some wiring. Okay, here's a quick helpful tip for you. When you've got to drill a bigger hole through metal and You know, a step bit is awesome. I got this one from Harbor Freight years ago. Still going strong. I use it, you know, not a ton, but when I use it, man, it is so handy. The helpful tip though is these also work as pretty decent little deburrs. So I drilled this hole out, and the very back had some really strong burrs, and that hole's gonna have some wiring go through it. So I just came around the back and I hit it with the same step bit for just a moment and deburred it really nice. And I can rub my finger on that back and front, and it is not sharp at all. So I love those step bits, and they make pretty decent deburrs as well. All right, this is the moment of truth. I just finished up the wiring, and I strung out my magnetic tow lights. I've set them over there. I'm gonna go ahead and get this plugged in. It's hard to do with only one hand. Okay, got it plugged in, and it is time to test this. There's no reason it shouldn't work, but you never know until you test it. So I've gotten my magnetic lights sitting out so that I can see right from the cab if they're working, and this one is the right one, this one is the left one. I've set them on the right and on the left on purpose so I don't get myself confused. Turn the key to on. Let's try some running lights first. Oh, we got one working. Why in the world is only one working? That doesn't make any sense at all. All right, I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. That's annoying. Somehow I got the right blinker and the running lights wired backwards. The trailer is still working like it's supposed to, but somehow I got those two wires backwards. Not sure how I did that. Doesn't make any sense to me at all. I'm gonna go investigate some more.
You said it would be easy.
Well, I was wrong.
Okay, I found the problem. I'm embarrassed though, but it was a simple mistake. I just jumped in and hooked up my green wire from my wiring harness to the trailer's green, but the trailer's green is running lights, and the green on my wiring harness is right turn. So, yep, simple mistake. I just overlooked it. And anyways, it's a simple fix. Just got to splice a couple other wires and clean this rat's nest up again, and it'll be done. Okay, the camera's just about to die, so I think this is the camera's way of saying that this better work this time. And let me put the key in and turn the music down this time. And right blinker. Yeah, left blinker. It kind of got turned sideways, but it is running. I hope the camera can see that. Let me turn that light in case the camera can't see that. And right turn, left turn. Right turn, left turn. Tail, brakes. Okay, this job is done, and I'm super happy how it turned out. Nice clean receiver tube, just barely protruding out the back of the trailer. I had to make sure that it wouldn't protrude out too much, because if it did, then when this ramp door gets open, then it could hit that. Of course, if he has a ball in the back there, then it could still hit it. Wiring is done. Wiring is ready to roll. This thing has supports there, and a really strong weld to this back bumper. So this thing is not going anywhere. So ready for the trailer that he's going to carry this weekend, which is small and light. And I'm done, and I'm moving on to the next job. We'll see ya.